And welcome everyone, welcome to another video, and today I'm taking a look at Tiny Space Academy by Full Orbit Games, an independent developer of games. So this is actually 2D, so it's rather like the original Simple Rockets. There's two main ways, apart from the tutorial, to actually play the game. There is career and sandbox. I'm going to start a career game. It's the best way to actually show it off. Tap in CE, just so I know exactly where I am. Okay. Okay, so new Space Academy. Hello Explorer, you have been selected to direct our new Space Academy. You'll be in charge of exploring our solar system and making new discoveries. I am the mission coordinator. Come see me when you need a mission or additional information about our current mission. Good luck, director. So we're going to look in the mission section. So we've got different places, satellite Earth. We've got other areas, Moon, Mars, Venus, Mercury, Jupiter. So this is it's a tiny scale version of our own solar system. So we do actually start on Earth. There's no Pluto though. That's not nice, is it? Apparently Pluto was demoted to a sub-planet, apparently. Not very nice. So we've got first to space. Our first mission is to get an astronaut into space. Design a rocket that can send a capsule with an astronaut into space and it safely back to Earth. Okay. So we've got various controls up here. We've got save rocket, load the rocket in, editor tools, rotate, mirror, things like that. Staging. I'll leave that up there. It's got various parts, got command modules, fuel tanks, and we can unlock new parts. So we've got all these right down here. We've got solar panels, small battery, science parts. We've got a ton of crew to start with. We've got male and female. I didn't want to do that. So across here we've got 2,000 we're going to start with. This is our science. We gain science by running science experiments in orbit, as on the surface of moons and planets, but we can also take samples. So we would need 45 research. Obviously we've got naught at all. RCS, we've got side coupler or decoupler for boosters. Research engineering gives us a lot of other things as well, but no new science parts. It's a bit strange. Or we get our dishes. Okay, so the way we can actually get science points is to take samples. I'm not actually collecting anything right now, so I haven't been anywhere. But you can either spend those in research points, so you get research when you sell them, or you can just sell them for money. And here we've got main options. What collection? Missions. Research, achievements, solar system map. We'll take a look at that in a second. Active rockets, which actually recover active rockets. Just be careful exactly what you're going to sort of recover. Otherwise you could recover something that's actually you don't want to. So right now we've got nothing. And we've got assembly, which is where we are right now. We can quick save. Look back to the main menu. Okay, so first to space. We need a capsule. And we need an astronaut. So we need a decoupler. Work exactly the same way as they're doing KSP. Okay, well first of all I want a parachute. It's good we're actually showing off how you do the staging. It's exactly the same as KSP, just slide them. Take the one at the top, bring it down. So obviously you want the chute to open last, so I want that stage to activate last. So I want the fuel tank. We'll do a single stage. Should be adequate. We've got vacuum engines. And we've got inside the atmosphere engines as well. 2.25 tons. 34.5 kilonewtons, 9.2 second burn per second. So that's how much fuel you use per second at full throttle. Check the staging. Now you can actually activate any options to stage the engines or have them live all the time. So once this, let's say we had above this decoupler here, we had an engine with a stage on it, it would activate the engine straight away. I think that's best actually, I prefer it like that. Okay, so we've got a crew on board. It's flickeredly, so I'm going to go ahead and launch. Right, it's WSD. It's shift to put up to full throttle, X is to full throttle it, Z is to minimum throttle. Okay, so here we go, 3, 2, 1. Let's tap the D key a tiny little bit just to give us a bit of an angle. Yeah. Achievement. So that's the first time I've got to get him back. Okay, minimum throttle. Go stage. So a little bit. Approach apoapsis, which is, what's that? 2.9. No, it's 3.9, can't see. Obviously, we won't get any of this back. I'll be very surprised if we do. So we'll take a look at the solar system map. You can see we've got Mars, Venus, Jupiter. Then we've got Saturn. Coming in a little bit sharp. Yeah, a little bit too steep, that climb trajectory. Nice. Okay. So we've got plus 70 back. Got 850 plus 50 science. Okay, got a message from Research Engineering. Hello, I'm in charge of Research Engineering. Come see me when you get a moment. We have some exciting new rocket components we want to show you. See you soon. Let's go take a look. Actually, you know what? We'll recover this. So go up to here. Active rockets. Yeah, so obviously we didn't get any of the other the first stage back. 2 parts, one scientist, 1 astronaut. Okay, let's go and see Research and Engineering. Working very hard to invent new technologies. Tell us what you want us to work on next. So the mistake that I made when I first started playing this, I spent all my research points on parts that I probably didn't need. So you really do need to keep an eye on what your missions require and then unlock those. There's no waiting around, it's instant unlock. We've got a side coupler for boosters. We've got small leg. We've got a docking port. But really to order to dock things you do need RCS because you need that fine control. And we've got power. We've already got 1 small battery, but it's about half the size of this one. This one's got 175. But it is... Wow, that's heavy for a battery, isn't it? 1.91 tons. We've got dishes, things like that. Let's just communicate from... yeah, so at distance we won't be able to get anything back. 50% bonus in research points. Satellite dish bonuses don't stack. Okay, so it gives us a bonus for research as well. Okay. Missions. Okay, so here we go. This is where we actually start. Satellite orbiter. We want to send a small satellite into orbit around Earth and conduct scientific experiments. This will help us understand orbital mechanics for future missions. This mission will require a small science module. Now, the mistake some people probably will make is they're going to research development and try and unlock the next science part, which there isn't any. But they're trying to unlock some other things, like the dishes, things like that. So it's very easy to sort of waste your science points. But here is the small. Cost of 40. So we'll try to get it back. So I'm going to start with an unmanned. So I need to launch an unmanned satellite into orbit, complete 2 orbits around Earth with the satellite. Then use the small size module while in orbit around Earth. Okay, so first of all, we need a drone control unit. It's 0.98 tons, 70 rotation speed. Battery is 60. It uses -3 a second on electric when using the reaction wheel. It costs 60. So right, so we'll see what we're doing. Okay, so I think first of all, put the science unit. So we've got 60 there. Small science unit uses 125 each time you run it. Costs 40. So I'll put that on top. At least 1 battery. That's again 0.98. It costs okay, it costs 20. And it's got 18 electric charge. So let's look here. Electric charge 140. So we'll use a solar panel rather than trying to put the battery on. That way we can run it multiple times. Okay, so we need a fuel tank. No, not that. And a small vacuum engine. Okay. So I want a small decoupler, or extra small. I want the fairing base, costs 40. 580 kilos, 0.58 tons. So later on the basic fairing will be shaped. Well, we'll get extra fairings where you can shape them as much as you want to. But right now we just get the basic one. Okay, let's pull back a little bit. So what do we actually have? 6 kilonewtons, 5.83 tons. Fuel total is 10. So that's a tiny little fuel tank. 1.59 per second at full throttle. 140 electric charge. 0.4 per second. So I can recharge the battery up. Okay. Fuel tank. Now, should we use 2 stages or just the 1? We'll put an extra fuel tank there. The only atmospheric engine we've got right now. We could unlock one later on, but we'll leave that. So what do we have? 1.51 TWR. Okay, that's about right. So 40 kilonewton thrust, 34 kilonewtons current. That's total. 22.78 weight total. 160 fuel total. 10.8 second fuel. That's per second. So that's for the first stage. Okay. Can I get hold of the... There we go. That's about there. We'll check the staging. Yep, so the fairing goes. Then the decoupler for the spacecraft. Okay, that's about it. Alright. So we've got 2 orbits at least. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. It's a decent TWR, so it should easily get outside the atmosphere. And we've got 10. Let's throttle back a little bit. Okay, fairing goes. Now towards the atmosphere a little bit. Try and keep us on the upper axis as much as possible. Okay, perfect. So complete 2 orbits first. Okay, so that's the orbits. We'll zoom straight back in. I'll turn that off. Should have done that first. Got 2. It's got 20% of our total fuel on the spacecraft already. So I think we'll leave this up here. In fact, I might kick it a little bit higher orbit. And we'll leave it up here. Because from the tutorial, which I went through a couple of times, I found out you could actually run the science units as many times as you want to. So you should get 2 points of science. 125. There we go. Okay. Okay, so that's it. You have successfully launched your first satellite into a stable orbit. This is a major step into understanding orbital mechanics. All 3 completed 900 cash and 50 more science. Okay. I'll turn this motor back on. Zoom back out. So we're going to the upper axis again and we shall kick up the orbit. Just a little kick, so that's going to need. Ooh, just under the moon's orbit. Come to the upper axis again. And circularize the orbit. Now we can come back to this as many times as we want to. Click 2 points of science. Not much science, but it might help. Might need the odd sort of 2 or 3 points, something like that. Okay, there we go. Just to prove what I just said, turn that off. 132. So I've got 2 points of size from the small. You get 4 from the medium, and I believe you get 8 for the large one, which is a manned, like a space station module, which we'll see, no doubt, in a not too distant future. 104 we should get. Yep. So you can do this as many times as you want to. It's a bit boring though. But you could do it and unlock everything. If you want to spend it like an hour, do this at 16 speed. Just keep clicking the signs. But obviously it's easier if you have the space station, which hopefully we'll get to build before the end of this video. So 2 each time. Okay, so we've got 2,915 cash, 106 signs, and we don't have any samples as of yet, which isn't surprising. Okay, so we'll leave this here, so we'll head back. We've got missions, so we've got a crewed orbiter. So it's time to send our first astronaut into orbit around Earth. This will be a true test of what we have learned so far. Design a spacecraft that can enter Earth's orbit and return safely. So I'll leave that up here. Obviously, if we brought this back, we wouldn't get any money for it anyway, so there's no point. It's more useful where it is, basically. Okay, let's load this in. So I've got the Mercury Redstone, the original. That's what I said before. So 106 science. Okay. So to complete 2 orbits and then return to Earth. No, the stipulated requirements, so we need... What do you have on TWR on this? Ooh, 2.14. We've got plenty of room to add something else. So we've got decoupler just there. Chute on top. So we need a tank. Now, the only vacuum engine we've got available right now. We'll try it with this small one. Thing is about the game, you can just reset it if something goes wrong. So I'll put another tank just there, just to extend the life of this first stage. Let's check the staging. Yep. There. And the chute. Okay, who's going this time? No, it's not you again, no. You've been already. So we'll send Kyle Wilkinson this time, I think. I've got to check the TWR, silly me. 1.28, we might have issues. Yeah, I might have issues getting off the ground. We'll try it. Doesn't take a lot to upset and bring down the TWR. We've got 50 in this upper stage. No, I shouldn't have tried that. I think from now on I won't try that, even if it says, you know, even if I think it might be able to get off it. I don't think it will at 1.2, so I shouldn't have tried it, should I? Okay. We now, yeah, 1.57. So that tiny little tank. Let's have a look. I've got this one. Might just extend the life without weighing us down too much. 1.41. Yeah, okay. Try that. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Yeah. I'm pretty sure his pad's leaning backwards as well as in towards the west. No, lacking TWR still. Even though he went as vertical as possible. Yeah. So really, in real life, you don't need that much TWR. So the ISP of this first motor, which isn't actually displayed. I don't think it is anyway. No. Yeah, not very efficient. A 9.2 per second burn time on the fuel. 34.5 kilonewtons, 2.2 and a quarter. It's probably that's causing the issue. Okay, let's try again. But it shouldn't need a 1.5 or above TWR. Nowhere near. And still nothing. Okay. So if this first stage engine isn't that good. Let's take a look what else we've got. We've got this first stage tank. Okay, we'll unlock the first this stage tank, I suppose. Costs 40, you've got 76, so I think we'll unlock this vacuum engine and put this onto that spacecraft stage. Because I'm pretty sure if we had a little bit more power, let's put that there. So this one has 6 kilonewtons. This produces 9. 2.39. I don't know. That's what we could do. Use this smaller tank. Take rid of that. That's onto there. Now what do we get? 1.46. 165. So we are down slightly how much fuel. Obviously that includes this tank here. So this one contains 25 fuel. Check the staging. Yep. Okay. Let's try again. Yeah, little bit of extra kick from that engine, spacecraft engine, and it makes all the difference in the world. Strange, isn't it? What 3 kilonewtons will make a difference of. 13, need to circularize the orbit. Okay. So yeah, obviously it's far from realistic, obviously. So 1.46 or so, a little bit extra power on this spacecraft engine and a smaller tank. But you wouldn't think it'd be necessary. Okay, so one more orbit to complete. So we'll go around. So a bit of trial and error there. I think probably the secret is to not go crazy with the additional tanks. Just hit the atmosphere just about there. Spacecraft go. Once heat dissipates, deploy the chute. Oh, we're not getting that back. Okay, so crewed orbiter Earth successful. You have successfully launched an astronaut into a stable orbit and recovered the capsule. Not losing astronauts is our first priority. So all 3 requisites complete. 1,000 cash and 75 more signs. Plus 70 for recovering the vessel. Okay. Let's take a look at the mission a bit more. Okay, so we want to do more research while in orbit. Send a crewed capsule and a medium-sized module into orbit. Conduct science experiments and return it safely to Earth. So we're looking at a lot more weight. This module will be quite a medium-sized module. Okay, 1100 plus another 75. Was that 75? Not actually tell you there, does it? Yeah, 1,100 cash reward, 75 more science. I'm looking across here, space station. And we've got a rendezvous coming up next after this one. Okay. So on a manned spacecraft again, so we'll... Oh, wait a minute, we'll save that. No. I'm going to save it. Okay. So it's still Mercury, it's still a single capsule. Or single occupant. Actually, it wasn't really, was it? Mercury Atlas, because it's orbital. Okay. So I'll load this back in. So now we need the medium science module. So to run that we need 225 to run that. Now we've got 200 power in the small capsule's battery, but needs to be recharged. So we need another 25 on top of that. No, there. That's got 8. That's a lot of extra weight though, which I'm not very keen on adding. So I think this time we're going to need a larger tank. I'll put that. Oh, wait a minute. No, we don't. Medium-sized module. We won't be getting that back, though. That's the only thing. And I'm pretty sure if we add this above the decoupler and you try bringing it back with the cash, this shit will overload. And we put 2 shouts on, it just over. That'll be 40 extra cost. We can't really afford the extra money because we're only getting 1100 anyway. We want to be saving more money as much as possible. So I think. Okay, so we've got 280 electric charge. Let's tuck this in. No. There we go. Offset 2. So we need solar panels. Or one of them at least. Okay. So that should be enough to complete the mission, but we're down to 1.25 TWR. Oh dear, what do we do? Oh, I know what we can do. The only issue with doing this is we don't get any of this first stage back. So it's quite an expensive thing to do. So this tank costs 140. So you spent another 280. But if it's successful, and it's probably worth it. Probably. Okay, so who's going? Yeah, 1.74 now. That's a bit too much. Okay. Okay. What we can do? We can do something else. Right, side decoupler. Costs 25. We've got 111. What's this one? Medium decoupler. We've got a small fairing. Okay. Put some short tanks. So you don't really want to be spending too much money. Okay. Just enough to give it a boost. $2.42. Wow. No, I didn't want to do that. Silly, mate. See, it's got onto the wrong part. There we go. 1.97. It's a bit powerful. And probably too powerful and too expensive, but we shall go with this. Okay, so who's going? No, you're not going. Lindsay Newton. Okay. Okay, so here we go. 3, 2, 1. So side boosters give way, we'll decouple them. Tch, didn't check the staging, did I, you pillock? What a Burke. I didn't check the staging. Of course, I should have put the two boosters, side separators, the decouplers on the side. Holding those boosters on, I should have put them on the same stage. What a billock. Ah well, above the atmosphere. There we go. Well, we did it. Phew. Yeah, the only issue with using side boosters, you can't put parachutes on them. Because it won't let you use them if you've got no control over it. And if you put a decoupler, not a decoupler, a probe core on it, you can't concentrate to actually activate the parachutes before it enters the atmosphere. That's going to make a big bang. Yep. So you won't get that back. Okay, deploy the solar panels. Switch the engine off. You can see I can still see the battery in here. Oh, I don't know. 225, got 250. So I'll run it now. So it's the only thing about it. Use side boosters, strap-on boosters. You can't use parachutes to get them back. So as far as I know, you can't anywhere. Let's hold the decouple deactivate properly themselves automatically. I think once you're inside the atmosphere, it might sort of activate them, I suppose. Okay, one more orbit. But again, the cost of that science package, we're not going to get it back. Okay, engine on. So that solar panel isn't too powerful, but if you don't use too much electric charge up, it will recharge your batteries. So I suppose I could have put two parachutes on the capsule and brought the size module back. Put the decoupler down here below the size module and brought it all back, but might be an idea to do that. So that size module gives us four science. So as the heat dissipates, so yeah, that's a bit of a waste. Okay, on research, Earth completed. Successfully completed research while in orbit. Research is the backbone of our space program and allows us to discover new technologies. It's got 1,100 cash and 75 more science, plus 70 cash for recovery. Okay, so what's next? Well, we saw what's next. Rendezvous Earth, get 1,300 for it, plus 100 science. So we want to learn how to meet up with another spacecraft while in orbit. Launch two separate rockets into orbit and have both spacecraft dock together, then perform an EVA. I recommend researching RCS thrusters to make docking easier. Not really necessary, but yeah, I suppose. Okay, let's go to engines. Okay, there we go. 45 size, 165. So I think to reduce costs, 39.68. It's a bit more powerful than the thing we've got already. So we've got... There's not a huge amount of information as to what scale these adapters are, but I take it this goes thinner than this. Doesn't really explain that though. Don't think we need any more decoys, so we'll try and get that decoy. So we'll put some chutes on just to experiment. It will cost us some more money though. We'll see if we can get the side boosters back. We need a docking port as well. That's 20 research gone. Small reaction wheel. Don't think we really need that. Don't think we need it anyway. So what the dish is, which gives us a bonus. 50% bonus in research points. But they don't stack, so you can't put multiple ones on. What does this one give us? 100%, so that doubles it. And that quadruples. No, it doesn't, adds 150%. So that's 3 times the bonus you get from the first one. Okay. So we've got that. Should we unlock that? We can't afford it. 110. So we shall have to rely on what we've got. Okay. Let me see what else we've got. Let's load that back in. We don't need the size module. So we don't need the extra battery, but we'll take the solar panel anywhere. Actually, no we won't. We'll leave it at home. That seems to work very well, but we'll put some parachutes here and here. So we can get these boosters back. I'll stage them properly as well, obviously. Right. Hold on a second. I put the small tank there, didn't I? Okay. So an RCS. Tap the left alt. I want the docking port, so we're going to have to put 2 chutes on. Okay. Docking port. Okay, check the staging before I sort those out. Just put those all down to here below the chutes. We know the chutes have to go both together. So put those both in there. Capsule. Okay, so both boosters decouple at the same time this time. Spacecraft separates. Then the capsule, then the chutes. We may be wasting 40 extra dollars on that. But I think it's worth it just to see if we actually get them back. Okay, so we need to use this for the first time. Actually, the second time. So I need to rotate these around minus. Minus 68. That's about right. And I'm pretty sure this should be plus 68. Yeah, okay. There we go. Perfect. So I've got RCS. Got a decent bit of power from this engine. We've already seen that. And the RCS used a tiny amount of fuel. Wait a minute. So how much fuel did it actually use? It doesn't actually tell you. Well, that's nice. Doesn't really. It says a small amount of fuel. Right. Okay. Alright. Whatever. It's got these chutes just probably not such a good idea. If we activate them when we separate, it's liable to cause issues. It's 1.98. Oh, that's a lot of TWR. It is a lot. Okay, tell you what we'll do. So these will actually separate, hopefully, inside the atmosphere. Let's try this. Copy that over to there. Okay. Check the staging again. So I'm hoping if it tells us we can't separate these in space, I'm hoping it still activates them. Rather than us losing it all. Okay, so decouplers on the side. Spacecraft decouples on the first stage. Then the capsule, then the chutes activate. Okay. We don't need any signs, no. Just requires a docking port. Okay, so no, you're not going. You've already been. Ricky Wilcox. Okay. So we should see these side boosters cutting out pretty early on. Oh, that's weird. Oh, that's a bit strange, isn't it? Don't know what happened there. Okay, let's keep a very close eye on these boosters. I think they cut out a bit earlier than I expected. And the vape, well, okay. No. So they're not separating cleanly. Causing massive drag. So we can't really do that. But the chutes are still open. And we're going backwards. We're going the opposite way. If it works, I don't care. Phew, 27 of 50 remaining on fuel. Turn that off. Okay, so we've got full control. Trouble is to actually go in the opposite direction. Let's see if we've got these parts back. No. Yet the chutes are activated. Oh, how disappointing. So you only get your active spacecraft parts back. And if you put a chute on, let's say the service module had the parachute on for the previous mission, even with another chute on, it would have still not wanted to recover them. Okay, let's reset this. There's no point in doing it and wasting money. 2505, yeah. So we didn't get any money back for these. God. And they're not separating as cleanly as I would like them to either. That's because of the parachutes causing that extra drag. Yeah. Yeah, how disappointing. Yeah, okay. Let's launch again. Without the chutes this time. No, they're still not separating cleanly. Yeah, it's probably because those first stage, they've got like little fins on them, like red stones. Yeah. So if that's causing issues. Oh dear. 2,545. Can't really afford to go 3 massive stages away though. Yep, so that's one we've got right now, and this is the robotic spacecraft in orbit. Ah, dear me. Okay, once again we'll turn this off. We'll use the RCS to affect the orbit. We'll circularize the orbit, bring the periapsis up a little bit. Okay, so face opposite direction, not that it makes much difference. So we're not going to get any electric charge coming back to us, so we've got to be very careful what we use. So we are at 2.8, 2.3. That says 2.9. 2.8 by 2.9. Can't read. Okay, let's head back. So yeah, it's rather disappointing that. Not being able to recover your spacecraft. And that's causing some flipping big issues as well. Which I'm not surprised. You can see the fins there, the redstone style engines. So I think to do the next mission, once we get some extra size, we'll unlock the twin nozzle first stage engine. But right now, what to do with what we've got? Okay, so here we go. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, they're not really that cleanly separating, are they? Okay. Try and circularize as best we can. Yeah, we should really have gone over because we are slightly ahead, but it makes no difference. So we'll try and touch this. Okay, perhaps is 2 point now, so it will be exactly the same place, which is actually good. But obviously we can't see where the other spacecraft's apoapsis and periapsis are. So we just got to try to guess. Okay, let's go around. We're going to have to go around quite a few times to catch them up. Because our apoapsis is touching the orbit, the other spacecraft, but our periapsis is well under, so we'll just overtake them. So we'll go around. Okay, opposite side now. So you should catch them up. Okay, we'll catch up pretty quickly. So I'll use RCS rearward to bring the periapsis up a little bit. Just so we don't go overshooting. About there? Yeah, think about there. Did I turn the engine off? No, I didn't. Oh, I don't know. So 178. Life support doesn't cost us any electric charge, which is just as well. But later on we do get fuel cells. I looked ahead on the detection. We do get fuel cells. So I can't see what it used to because how much fuel they actually use. It's a lot. I'd have solar panels myself. Okay, we'll go around. So we're coming to visual contact. Take it nice and easy. Okay. Oh, that's good. Morning. Spin round. About there. Yeah, I don't want to go side swiping on those. Okay, a little bit of translation to the left. To the right. There we go. How did that affect our orbit? It shouldn't have affected the spacecraft's orbit at all. Maybe a tiny little nudge me dock. But that should be it. We're down to 1550. We're not getting much in the way of cash back. That's the only issue. And we can sell our samples when we get some or use them for signs, but we can't sell our signs for cash. Okay. So we've got any contract, Lindsay Newton. So we've got Ricky Wilcox. Morning. Okay, Rendezvous Earth. You have successfully connected 2 spacecraft while in orbit. This is an important step towards understanding orbital mechanics. So both of those. Docking another spacecraft while in orbit around Earth. Perform an EV8 while in orbit around Earth. So got 1300 cash and plus 100 for science. Take another quick look. So we've got a large size module. Okay, so space station. So it's the best basic space station. So now that we've learned basic orbital mechanics, it's now time to launch our first space station. Design a rocket that can send a large size module into orbit. The space station will require additional batteries and solar panels to operate the large size module. It also needs 2 crew as well. So for that we get 1450 plus 100 science. But first of all, I think we need to pop you back in. Oh, wait a minute. I think I forgot something. I don't think you can... No, you can't rotate them. So it is pretty much 2D. But you can fix things. Oh, click samples. Oh, nice. Okay, I thought it might be fixing things. And also plant flags. Can't do that, are you? And click that to go back in. Okay. So I think it's time to go home. Okay, so where is it? Tobacco. So there's quite a bit of a magnetic force between the 2 docking ports. Well, seeing as you're there, We need to deorbit. We won't bother activating the engine, there's no point. We're getting plenty of power from the RCS, so... I'm not going to get any of that back. 2,850. We should get some cash back once we get these parts, but it's only 70. Although saying that we've got 2 shoots on it now, so we should get 40 back. So that should be another 20, so we should get 90 back. If my mathematics are correct, if I understood it properly. It's a bit strange. Okay, with the 2 shoots on, can we get that back? Yes, we can. No, I'd actually forgot I'd done that. That could have turned into a major disaster. But it didn't, so we got it all back. Nice. Let's see how much we get back. 180. Much better. Much better. Okay, let's go and collect whoever was up there anyway. So I've got the solar system. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, it's Earth. I went to click on... No, that. There we go. Didn't mean to do that. It's got substantial places you can actually go though, which is nice. So we've got that to go. So I think we'll do that again. We shall move those to there. So we'll activate the chutes first before that. Once again, we'll activate the engine. Go down a little bit. Okay. Don't need to rotate. Just thus using the RCS backwards. Okay, so I should get hopefully the 180 back. So it's a shame that we can't recover the boosters. But maybe if we get some SRBs, we'll take a look at the research tree. Research and engineering. See if we get the SRBs with included parachutes that automatically deploy. Because the rewards we're getting are not substantial enough to actually make it worth our while doing any of it. I know. I prefer splashing down myself, but beggars can't be choosers. Come on, slow down. Phew. Ah, God. Let's repack the chute. Okay. So we're going to recover. There's no sort of single button you can press. You got to do this each time. The 180. That's nice. Excellent. Okay, so Space Station Earth. Let's take a look at the engine section. Like I said, we'll see. Do we get any SRBs or anything? I don't think we do. Yeah. Accessories. We've got escape towers. I can't see what use they are. So we've got small docking port. See, that's extra small. We've got the large parachute. So where's the large docking port? Is it nowhere to be found? Probably not. Scaffold. Tiny little extra small small cap. Nose cone. Got undercarriage. Battery section. No. So we've got no SRBs. Got large fuel tanks but no SRBs. Advanced vacuum engine. Oh, SRB. Oh, there we go. SRB. It's great thrust, but once it's activated, it can't be turned off until all the fuel is depleted. 162 kilonewtons. Okay, well, we need that anyway to make a clean break, these boosters, because they keep interfering with our first stage. We've only got 90 left. My God. Do we need anything else? I can't see us needing anything else just yet. That probably gives us a boost in electric charge. Or not quite increasing the amount of weight that we've got to carry into orbit compared to putting two of the other ones on. But right now, so we've got 3,210 cash, 90 science. So base our spacecraft on. We'll use this one again. But we don't need a manned mod. Oh wait a minute, we don't need a manned module. Of course we don't. Let's get rid of that. Yep. Yeah. So we don't need that. We need a... we'll grab this first. Okay, so we are lifting... ooh, 6.86 tons. This is 500 electric charge and requires 2 crew. 500. Okay. Let's unlock this other battery, shall we? 45. It contains 175 electric charge. What's this one? Okay, so there's a small fuel cell I was talking about. 70 research, 45 cost. 1.5 tons or thereabouts. Uses 5 fuel per second when you're running it and generates 5 electric charge per second. I suppose if you've got issues finding somewhere to put your solar panel, it might come in handy, but yeah, at what cost? Structural. Small beam. Medium beam. Put that on there just so we've got some sort of border between the probe control unit and this. Okay. Ignore the seal if you heard that. No, I didn't. Oh, never mind. No, never mind. Whatever. So even if you use the offset tool, you still can't hide the actual part itself. It makes it look a bit untidy. Very untidy. Okay, so docking port. But we'll have a little bit of a structure up here. So we've got... so that contains 175. What do we actually have? 235. Totally okay. $410. Oh my God. $585. So we use the action wheel on the science module or the probe core. It takes -3. We already knew that. Okay. Solar panels. Might as well sort the whole thing out first before we start figuring out how to lift the damn thing into orbit. Okay, so what's the actual weight? 16 tons. Are you kidding me? Okay, so we use this engine. Oh, wait a minute, just a second. Yeah, okay. We shall put a docking port on the underside. So then we can add things on both sides. Extra batteries, well, dock two spacecraft together, things like that. Okay. And we need RCS then, won't we? Oh dear me. No, anyway, no we won't. No we won't. We'll put some docking tubes up here. Wait a second. Actually, yeah, we will. Yes. Once this is spent, we can just decouple it. Once we've got it into a perfect position, we don't need to move it anymore. That should be alright. Should it? Yeah, should be okay. Okay, so decoupler. They actually decoupled, actually separated, so they actually separate. We've seen those floating free, so that should be alright. Yeah, 0.4 TWR, which is obvious. We're going to be in space anyway, so not exactly going to be sort of. I can't actually lift this out all the way though, can I? Good grief. There we go. No, I didn't really want to do that. Okay. That would be in the way, wouldn't it? No, I didn't want to. Oh, good grief. It's very awkward. Okay, let's sort this out first. Yeah, rather awkward. That to the. Wow, what did I leave off? Oh, you are joking. I messed it all up again. So we need a fairing. Yeah, I forgot about that. Can't launch this into space as it is. Okay, fairing base. There we go. Gives a bit of extra bonus for aerodynamics. Okay, phew. So we've got decoupler. It's all the new engines. Do we have one? Okay. So 11.6 fuel per second. 190 current. So burn time is about the same as it should be. Alright. Okay, so we've got fairing, got docking port on both ends. So I can decouple this engine. Just check the staging just very quickly. Fairing. That. Then the fairing. Thinking maybe the fairing should go before. Just to reduce the weight. Hopefully by the time we separate this and you need to use this engine, it should already be above the atmosphere. Yeah, I don't think we're going to need that. Right. So that costs 150. That one only costs 80. But it might give us a cleaner separation, that's the only thing. Don't actually do that. So we'll try these side decouplers again. Actually, we'll try them just But the last time we tried this though, because otherwise it's just going to cost us more and more money. Quite sticky those. Then to there. Massive TW, yeah, 2.17. Okay, we won't use those. So yeah, you don't get much of a reward when it comes to cash. You think you get a lot for science as well, yet you can't really make it comfortable. I think you just can't unlock the things that you would like to be able to use. There. Okay, oh, so we know the engine's that staged. Okay. Phew. So nobody's going in this, so we'll just send spacecraft up and hopefully we'll get them all back. So you can actually get more. So you get more astronauts if you want them, if you run out of them, I suppose. I can't see why you would, because obviously you can just reset if you have an issue. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Picture of it. Oh, clean that time. Yes, so obviously it was the fins on that. No, not quite enough of a kick. Yeah. So not quite enough burn time for these boosters. Maybe. Let's try again. Yeah, 1.66. So obviously going above 1.8, 1.9 up to 2 TWR is a little bit too much. You're wasting. So you're having too much. Where's no that 1.68. Staging. Okay, should be alright. Okay, back to full throttle. Whoa, bloody hell. So, yeah. Oh, reached the moon. Oh, that's nice. We didn't really want to go there, so let's see. A little bit too good, that. Okay, let's try again. Bloody hell. Okay, we've gone from not being able to get to space into going to the bloody moon. Okay. Bring it back to 80%. Defeats the purpose of having them in the first place, I suppose. Okay, Okay, that's almost gone anyway. Fairing go. That go. Okay, so we don't have to worry about electric charge quite so much because you just deploy the solar panels. It's a pretty high orbit though. Okay, cut the engine off. Okay, about there. Yeah, a little bit crazy that. So we'll let this go. Make sure it's actually staged. Okay, yeah, there we go. Is that going to disappear? Yes. Okay, so we've got two docking ports either side. Tap the P key. We can do it through here. Keyboard shortcut works just as well. Phew. Got a little kick, just a tiny little kick from the decoupler and it sends this. Okay, let's head back to, just check it over. So we've got plenty of electric charge, it's been up. Yeah, 540, it's charging quite nicely as well. Okay, I'm going to just head back to here first. So I want to get rid of that. It's a small fuel tank, it's just going to get in the way. Small capsule. Whoa, 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 whoa. Is that actually a small fuel tank? We'll just check. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's a bit awkward now to try to go through this each time. So that's a small spacecraft and that is our space station. So now we need to crew it. So just use this one again. Mercury Atlas. Oh, wait a minute, I didn't save the... oh, good grief. Oh, never mind, whatever. Just mess around a little bit. Okay, so I'll put these two here. And the docking port. Not that. There we go. Just that. I should save this. No, not staging. Although, yeah, staging. That. Then that. And we had RCS, don't we, as well? Oh, good grief. What am I doing? Get rid of that. Put that down from there. Right. Decent sized fuel tank. Vacuum engine again. And this time we won't use the decoupler. No. Get rid of the decoupler. So we'll try and bring this whole thing back. We could have issues, but we'll send them up first of all manned. And we can actually control these. I find this in the tutorial while messing around. Went through the tutorial twice, as I've already said, and you can actually control these without anyone in them. So we'll try and bring them back intact. If we can't bring them back with it using these two ships without a decoupler here, so we get this whole thing back again. If we can do that, then we shall. If we can't, then before we go and collect our scientists, our astronauts from the station, we shall include the decoupler here between the capsule and the fuel tank. But right now, I think we'll try it without. Try it. No, not that. That. So I've got minus 68. And the other one, as we found out, is just at plus 68. That's about it, I think. And one of the new engines. Does that give us enough? 1.51. Yeah, it should do, hopefully. No, I don't want to load it. I want to save it. So we've got Mercury Atlas 2. Okay, Mercury Atlas 2. So who's going? Well, it makes no difference whoever goes. Okay. Okay, staging. No, I want both of those together. Should I check that first? Okay. Okay, so here we go. 3, 2, 1. Bit slow on the up. That top tank on the space has got 50 fuel. Just above the atmosphere. This is the land of the space station, I believe. Shall I make sure? I think the higher orbit is the satellite. Although I might be wrong. Actually, the thing about it doesn't really tell you. Yeah, okay. So the higher orbit. Okay. So I was correct. Okay, let's turn the engine off. Phew. Oh, wait a minute. Launch large science module into space. Complete. Oh, I didn't read it properly. Complete one orbit around Earth with large science state. Oh, good grief. I thought it said man it. Oh, no, 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 no. I made a bit of a mess. No. Oh, there we go. Phew. You have successfully launched a large science module into stable orbit. The large science module is the main component of any space station. 1,450 plus 100 science, but oh, thank God for that. Okay, that's fine. So perform an even year while in orbit around Earth. Fully crew the large research module, so you don't need to launch another one. Phew. Thought I made a bit of a mess of that then. Tuh. Good grief. So 2,470 cash, 145 signs. Okay, we'll go on to the apoapsis and kick the periapsis up. If it lets us. Okay, should be okay there. Got a 16 speed. So we'll fully crew it first, then we'll perform the EVA. And use the size module. We should get... I'm getting double each time, so we get 2 for the small, 4 for the medium one, and the large one should give us 8. But of course we could unlock the dish and get a 50% bonus on that. Which one we get? Should get 12. We could do it. We could actually add the whatever we wanted to using the docking ports. Let's go forward. Don't want to go risking rushing it too much. What I will do though, we'll match attitude. Obviously once we dock we should recharge the battery in the capsule, so we should recharge this. Let's go to 8. Okay, let's go to 16 then. Okay. Bit of left thrust. Oh, port. Yep, port. Tiny little bit. So we are closing slightly. Okay. So that's one. We actually docked there. Take a quick look. Yeah, looks like we are. Can we transfer crew? Are we actually... No. So why can't we transfer crew across? Ah, there we go. Got to select the module itself. Okay, so there to there. Okay, so he should be on board. Yep. Okay, so he's on the space station module. Switch back to this. Okay, there we go. So we shall undock. As you can see, we can actually control the spacecraft without anybody on. There's no crew. So I want to find out if we can actually bring this whole thing back using 2 parachutes. If we can, we're going to use we're going to be able to save a lot of money. We'll be losing anything like as much. So it's just the opposite direction. Yeah, and the batteries were recharged. That's nice. Okay, so that's our first crew on board the space station. So with the 2 docking ports either end of it, we can actually add on to it. You can actually put multiple docking ports like a 4-way. So I can really start adding to that. So we've got no decoupler. So hopefully these chutes can make it break enough to get this whole thing back. It should be able to. We've got the science module back, so... And we're splashing down, which means hopefully it doesn't jolt the spacecraft impact as much. Excellent. Now for the tricky part. Don't recover things you can't. 167. Yeah, obviously it's 180 with the science module, wasn't it? Perfect. Okay, it's logged in. Make Atlas 2. Exactly the same design as before. It is, isn't it? I hope so. Right, so is it? Yeah. Okay, so who's going this time? I've got 1987. Obviously, we just bought this. So who's going? Ricky Wilcox. Go on then. Okay. Let's go to those. No, they should be in there, shouldn't they? Yeah, I need to resave this again. Put in the £2. Just in case I forget to do that. Okay, here we go. Picture of a little bit. Extra kit and lateral energy. Three, two, one. Okay. Okay, opposite side. Okay, here's RCS. Just come under the opposite side of the orbit. Yeah, but we should have waited till it actually crossed above us, but never mind. So you've got a choice when you launch at that position. You can go either under or over. So attitude just about matches anywhere. In fact, it matches this one as well. It's a bit strange. Okay, so we'll catch up and then we shall rendezvous and dock. Okay, just about there. Moving a little bit faster. Okay, so we'll rotate either way. Obviously, this is orientated according to the map view, the orbital view, towards the direction of the probe core. But obviously, we've got ports on both ends. So you could approach any direction we want to, really. Yeah, it seems to wander over a little bit. Yeah, so we got the docked. Okay, so it's only actually registering your docking at the top end, not at the other side. Yeah, it's weird. Wonder why that is. So large size module, okay. So let's move our astronaut across. Okay, so perform an EVA while in orbit around Earth. We've got fully crew large research module, and we'll use the size module. We'll gain some size, so we should get 8 if I'm correct. Well, we've got 785 now, so we've got 200 in the command capsule. So it's going to take 5 minutes. Okay. So conducts 2 spacecraft at either end. Modules, things like that. So we can expand on that. Yeah. Okay. So we get 8. So 153. Okay. Nice. It's all right, nice and snug in our space station. Obviously, at this end, I could put another 4-way docking sort of adapter. And then on the top, inside, sort of beyond that, we could put a dish system with extra batteries, things like that. Okay, let's perform an EVA then. I'm going to complete this. No, I'm going to select that first, then that. So, Kyle Wilkinson. That's quick. Okay, so Space Station Research, Earth. You have successfully conducted research out your space station. Research is the backbone of our space program and allows us to discover new technologies. So, perform an EVA while in orbit around Earth. We could have done that separately with just a manned spacecraft before I even docked with the space station, but I thought I might as well do it like that. So got fully crewed large research module and use large size module while in orbit around Earth. So we get 8. So with that first dish, you should get an extra 50%. So it gives us 12. It should do. So we've got 1500 cash and 125 science. Okay, so satellite orbiter moon. So the moon has been in our sights for as long as humans existed. It's about time we started exploring it. Send a small satellite into orbit around the moon and conduct science experiments. So it's just a small size module we need. But I think we better put Kyle back in, don't you think? Because it could start to get a little bit chilly. Okay, so I think we'll leave our crew. In fact, I think we'll do some more science. Got 3,487 cash, 278 signs. So I think for this first impression, I'm going to do this one, and it'll be the final mission that I do for this first impression. But as you can see, it's a lot of fun to play. Trial and error, yeah, but then again, what isn't? So I'll just let this run. I'll head back and we'll complete this mission. And that'll be it for this first impression, I think. Okay, so for this final time, this is Lunar 1. Just rename it. So the final mission for this first impression. Oh, I never did that. Oh, I never did that. Bit strange. Okay. So this first impression, final mission is satellite orbiter for the moon. Go to the moon. Do 2 orbits. Click some signs. And then let's check the staging again. There and there. Okay. And that should be it. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Picture of get some lateral energy. Okay, so for this mission we need to head to the map view and select the moon manually. So we'll try and keep us as low as possible. It's not wasting Delta V. Okay, that will do. I'm going to let the fairing go. We shall deploy the powers, because obviously this tiny little reaction wheel in this probe core, this control unit, with this large tank and engine, and it is large compared to the scale of the control unit, could sap more energy out of the batteries than we actually want. Okay. So you can't just select the moon here just by double clicking it. You can't do that. So we'll select the moon. As you can see, we've got a fraction of the actual size, the radius, and obviously the mass. The moon is not 3,927 tons. So we've got the moon. We've got Mercury, Venus, Earth, obviously, Mars. For that, we've got Jupiter, Neptune, Uranus. We've got a huge list. We've got Halley's Comet. We have got Pluto. Ah, we've got no missions to it. Yeah, that's a shame. Okay, so it's highlighted. So which one is our spacecraft? It should be this one. Yeah, okay, so we use this as a TLI. Translunar injection stage. So we shall go around, I think. So yeah, it's a bit strange being able to repeat the same experiment. Well, a little bit too far there. Wrong time to do it, but we'll do it at the PE. If it actually lets me do that. Yeah, it takes quite a while to sort of spin around, and you're orbiting that fast. And the strange thing is, this line will not move. It's not relative to the moon, it's relative to Earth. So you might need to take some action to avoid hitting the moon. Oh, really, we should have gone under the moon. No, 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 I want to be the other way. So it's a tail light and also a braking stage as well. For some reason, you can see it flips the orbit round. Which, well, no. Yeah. That is rather awkward, isn't it? Okay, there we go. A little bit higher. See, with that fast, you miss your periapsis and apoapsis if you're not too careful. Phew. So come damn low, just there. Come very low. So we've got plenty of electric charge, so we'll run the experiment. So we'll actually transfer fuel from one tank to another. So we've got these two with, sorry, these two here, we've got 10 in each, so we've got 20 fuel for this spacecraft. It's actually quite a decent chunk of fuel we've got. So we'll have 60 seconds for this. We only get 2 points, or do we? We've got 286 right now. If we get 288, that means we've only got 2 points. If we get 289, that means we'll get 3 points. I'm hoping we get a boost because of the distance. Let me just get rid of that. Yeah, we are very low, aren't we? We are very low to the moon's surface. So satellite orbit and moon completed. You have successfully launched a satellite into a stable orbit around the moon. This is an important step in understanding the orbital mechanics around the moon. So launch unmanned satellite into space. Complete 0. Obviously it's 2 orbits of the moon. Use small size module while in orbit around the moon. 1300, 1300 cash, and 75 more science. We've still got 22, so we've actually got 2 units of fuel in this tank. Okay. Okay, so we've got to for the next mission, if he's going to do it. Obviously, I don't have time for this first impression. I think it's a nice, it's a nice fun game to play, but I think for this first impression, we'll finish it here with this mission. So I'm going to go around to the upper axis. I'm going to see how far we can go deep into the solar system. How deep outside we can go. At least how far away we can go. Let's see what we can do. So go on to the upper axis. Slowest point of the orbit. Looks like we might going back to Earth though. Just put full throttle on. Back down. Separate the spacecraft. Wow. Where did that go? Okay, so it flipped it around. Okay. So it looks like we've got a solar orbit. So I've still got half our fuel left. I don't think we're going to make it to Mercury somehow. But strange things have happened. So on heliocentric orbit now. I've got 8 points of fuel remaining. Okay, so we've left the sphere of influence of the Earth. So it's truly telling us what our trajectory is. Obviously before it was influenced by the Earth's gravitational field. So now it crosses over Venus. At least as it is right now. Let's go to the map view. So we shall select Venus. Ah, good grief. There. When you can't do that. Oh, good grief. Tuh. Okay, what am I trying to do? Very strange. That seems to have to actually leave this view now. Okay, it's a bit weird. Very strange. So I'm going to go back to here, this list. That's very awkward. Okay, let's run some sites and see exactly what we get. So So we might get some more. So we've got 364 right now. $364. 6 seconds. 5. No. So for deep space, when you get 364, 5, 6, that's only 2 points. But yet around the moon we got 3. It's a bit strange. No, can't be helped. It's not really much help, to be honest. Even if you do highlight the body you wish to intercept, it's not really all that much help. Let's go on to the apoapsis. So obviously later on we've already seen the undercarriage, the landing gear and all that sort of stuff. But it's rather hit and miss when it comes to the orbital mechanics side of things, because you just don't know where you're going to intercept until you've actually intercepted, which is a bit of a strange thing to do to people. There's no plotting or anything like that, so you can't really see beforehand where you're going to end up. Okay, but if we match this orbit of Venus as close as we possibly can, we should come into the influence. But 16 speed forward, as in warp forward in time 16 times, it's not fast enough. You're going to be sat here for quite a while. Okay, let's see if we can intercept Venus at least. Okay, we're definitely going to intercept because we're going to hit the bloody thing. We're going to hit Venus. Oh, a Venus impactor. Wasn't what I really wanted, but never mind. Ah, here we go. A Venus impactor. Re-entry damage is quite a lot as well. Boom. Oh dear. Oh, it's very right. It's a bit windy, isn't it, on Venus? Okay, I think that's about it for this first impression. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to click like. It is called Tiny Space Academy by Full Orbit Games. You'll find it on Steam. It's about £7.49, something I think it is. It's about $8, $9, maybe $10. It's not expensive. There's a lot of places you can actually go, as you can see. A lot of things you can do. Oh, it's very windy, isn't it? And the wind follows you into outer space. Ooh. Okay, so thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to click like. It's also appreciated if you do click subscribe if you haven't done already. If you click subscribe and click the bell, make sure the bell's actually greyed out. You will receive automatic updates as to what I'm doing now and in the future on the channel. If you leave a comment to ask a question, as always, you're more than welcome to do so. But please remember, I do have a moderator team who will go through the comments and questions before I hand it to me. So sometimes it can take a while. If I don't manage to get to you, I do apologise beforehand. It's rather windy, isn't it? Yeah, it does follow you right out into the solar system. Please remember to keep the comments and questions if you do wish to leave one or more. Any of the videos on the channel, please keep them in context and on topic, please. According to the moderator, I had a few off-topic posts and I've had to remove them. Okay. And you also do risk getting shadow banned as well, and that's something you don't really want to do. Alright, so don't forget for Discord, Facebook, Twitter and Reddit. You find links to all those platforms on the banner on the front page of the channel. You also find a donate button on the banner as well next to those links. Every penny is gratefully received and goes straight back into providing content now and in the future. Alright, once again, thank you for watching. Hope to see you next time. In the meantime, as always, take care. Bye-bye.